What's good, YouTube? Welcome to Great Direct Studios, where we do and talk about all things creative. I am your host, Greg Gray, your awkward yet talented Chingu, and today I have something mind blowing for you guys. I have a robotics and STEM instructor in the house. Yay! Now you might be wondering, are we talking about the shoot of a plant?
What?
No. It is something more intriguing than that. So this is Real Talk with Gray. Let us keep it real. Peace. Welcome back to my studio. I have a very interesting guest today. I'll leave him to introduce himself, as we do now. So, please introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, my name is Aruna Afeez Abayomi and I'm a STEM instructor. Simply that.
He also teaches children, teaches children robotics. Can you imagine? He goes deep, teaches children robotics. That is something very creative, something mind blowing. I mean, he teaches children robotics. He's also a STEM instructor, which is something so cool. Tell us what STEM is.
So STEM instruction is quite simple. So we have the S standing for science, T for technology, E for engineering, and M for mathematics. So, but then it's not like, oh, you're trying to teach 4 subjects. So the main thing about the STEM thing is just that we're trying to put in a philosophy of creation, a philosophy of, genuine creativity into whatever we do in the classroom. So just take a look at any subject. It could be math, it could be science. There will be a way to actually infuse 1 or 2 of the all 4 things I mentioned earlier into its philosophy. So that's what we actually do. You want to teach biology, for example. You're teaching about the digestive system, for example. So we're talking about how do we get kids to see beyond just what we write on the board. So you could be like, oh, technology comes in. Let's have some virtual reality to actually show them what our inside looks like, because we've only seen that of animals and the ones we eat. So how does our inside looks like? And what's the science of how it actually works? So that's simply what STEM does.
So STEM is for science, technology, engineering, mathematics.
Yes.
And what's the children you teach? What are the ages, the age frame?
Oh, well, it can be very crazy that, I can actually start from 0. The moment a child is born, you can actually teach such kid.
Really?
But then from 0, you're only looking at how they actually respond to their environment. You're studying them. So
Behavioral?
Yes, behavioral. So that would be the underlying thing of what I do, which is, okay, so being a teacher. So if I was a early year foundation teacher, I'll be looking at the kid. I'm not teaching them necessarily. I'm actually looking at them from how they respond to the environment, how they actually do things. Because some parents do not know that some kids, they're already showing signs of some mental disorders or some physical disorders.
Right from birth?
Right from birth. So if people argue that, why are you taking a 6-month-old to daycare? That is the reason. Because we want to observe their hand coordination, their eye coordination. Are they sensing the environment well?
Wow.
You might never know. The kid might be blind. He might not be able to hear. He might actually not be able to
speak.
Showing forms of speech disorder from birth. You could also be showing signs of dyslexia and all of that stuff from birth. So that's why they take them to daycare. So daycares are not a waste. But we don't really have STEM at that age. But then as a teacher, I can. But officially, we start from age 5 to 17.
5 to 17.
Yes.
So it's more like you check for their behavioral patterns, you check for everything.
Yes.
So you'll be able to know, okay, the capability of the child, the abilities and disabilities of the child.
Exactly.
That's interesting. So that's interesting. Like, having to work with kids is a very delicate issue. You know that. Because compared to an adult who has their personality formed, their mind made up, children, they are still trying to find out about the world. Their eyes are like the windows to, view the world in their own light. So it's kind of very delicate to handle kids. How are you able to, make that work?
Oh, well, on some days it's crazy, and on some days it's quite fun.
Children.
And on some days you're bringing your own emotions, and you just have to put that in your bag before you actually start. That comes to why anyone who would be a STEM instructor should actually start with being a teacher, like in the classroom. So it's maybe official or not, you should have experience in the classroom. So because you were talking about classroom management, which still comes in during those STEM activities. So that's issue of, oh, I need a toilet break, or I'm going beyond instruction, or I just want to disturb the class. So there'll still be children
Yeah.
in the natural class,
Sure.
especially
Sure.
when you're dealing with year one students, the primary five, that's age 5 and 6,
Mm-hmm.
or when you're dealing with adults too. There are still some stuff that they show in the classroom, and you'll be like, you know, for them, because of the world that we are in now, you have to be you have to be someone who is fun. If you're no fun, they would not really enjoy these
Enjoy the
classes.
class.
Yes,
Ooh, I always
so
this
a lot of
teacher.
things comes into play. Sometimes you
Mm-hmm.
bring lessons from, the skits you've watched online into the classroom. Sometimes you
Sure.
just take
Sure.
some weird examples, maybe something that happened to you at the Oshodi terminal or
Yeah.
something, just to make sure that
It's fun,
you're helping them to
engaging.
understand their environment and helping them to
Hmm.
like get soaked in into the experience.
Now let's come back to you, because I know you went to Ladoke Akitola University of Technology. You graduated in the Department of Urban and Regional Planning, and after spending 5 years at the university learning urban and regional planning, you are
7 years.
7 years plus the strike action and everything we had to
Yours
go
too.
through back then.
Mm.
Yeah, yours truly. Lautech was, it was something. And we went through all those period of time, spend time in school studying something different, and then we leave school and then we begin another journey, entirely different from what we learned. So I want to know, how did you evolve from a student of from the Department of Urban and Regional Planning to someone who teaches STEM to children?
Interesting. So, people will look at some people and be like, this guy got his life all figured out. But then it's not like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, as at 2018, I was just, we're done with school. I actually do not know what I want to do. That's like a very rare fact. But then, so I think I took it 3 months, kind of like people will call it. So I went into a quiet room. I was meditating. Now I went into a quiet room. I was meditating. No, I was not meditating, but then I was just there. Like I
Hibernation.
just wanted to know what is the next thing. It's 3 months now. I want to know. I have this 3 months to actually do whatever I want to do. So yes, a natural part of me actually came out atop every dreams that I had back then. So I was thinking I would probably end up in the Ministry of Urban and Regional Planning, go and mark that building,
Yeah.
see construction live and all of that. But then I don't know. I don't know where it came from. I can't actually tell you this is what I do or I purposely did it. No reason for motivation. But then I could make my own little change in this particular field. And that
Okay.
was where the whole STEM activity actually came from. So if I'm going to be a teacher, I don't want to be the teachers I've had in the classrooms. I want to be
Okay.
a very
Someone
different one.
different.
So we are not trying to teach creativity. Everyone is already creative enough. So we just want to make it times
Enhance.
100, times
Yeah.
1,000, even to infinity. So it was that period that it all started. Then I met a very lovely person, Professor Salau. She's now the senior special advisor to the Commissioner of Education
Hmm.
in Lagos State now. She's a STEM prof. So I took all the lessons of STEM from her
From her.
while being a teacher. So on my regular weekends, I do STEM with her, this concept, that concept. So she has been a very, very and
Helpful
helpful figure
person.
in my life.
Yeah, because for teachers, for instructors, I have a very soft spot for teachers, because my parents were teachers. My dad was,
Interesting.
yeah, my mom is still a teacher. My
My
dad,
mom is a teacher.
can you
I never thought of
imagine?
that too, but
my
then
my dad my dad used to teach. Now he's well into his service years, and he's now like a director.
interesting.
Yeah, so he doesn't really do teaching, but still you can still see that's passion when he tries to explain things to people. So it's always there. So I have a very soft spot for teachers. There was a time my dad was telling me about, he went for an event, and just randomly one very older woman came rushing to him, master, 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 and he was wondering, like, Who's master? Like this woman looks like she has given birth to like a dozen of children, and her children are probably married. And she just said, "Don't you remember me? I'm so person from set hearing set 94, 790." And my dad was like, "Oh yeah, how are you? How is everything?" How many of them does he want to remember? So teachers are, they are like they are on one high pedestal for me. When you are teaching an adult, there are dynamics to it, right? It is
Yeah.
very difficult when you say an adult, okay, this is fire, don't put your hand in the fire. The adult already knows that, oh, fire is hot, right?
Interesting.
But it's very different when you want to teach kids because they're very curious.
Hmm.
You can't tell a kid fire is hot and the kid will no, the kid will want to touch it. Like,
Of
I want to
course.
feel that heat. Do you understand? So as an adult to feel like, oh, you touch it, you get burnt. But that kid doesn't know. They're very, very curious. So how do you manage the curiosity of children in the classroom? Because you have, when you're teaching science, technology, engineering, mathematics, you have all these props, all these gadgets, you have to see the practical. How are
Mhm.
you able to tell them that, okay, this is dangerous, to manage their curiosity?
But at some points, we want all messiness in the classroom. We want all little dangerous moments in the classroom, just for you to see that there's this spark, there's something you can learn. We don't want to actually cut short your curiosity in any way. So for me, I allow a little bit of fun, a little bit of craziness, a little bit of curiosity, and a whole lot of fun into it. But then still trying to keep them safe.
So you have the safety precautions, safety guide, safety regulations for each STEM classes,
Exactly.
but you don't hinder them. So you let them explore, but
Yeah.
within the boundaries of
Yeah,
your safety.
exactly. But then it's still
Okay.
tricky, kind of.
It's still tricky because you
It's
have to
kind
be
of
very,
tricky.
yeah, because when you're handling children, yeah, like your eyes have to be everywhere,
Oh my
your
god.
ears have to be everywhere, your mind has to be everywhere. There's this
Everywhere.
one calling uncle, there's that one calling auntie, there's pulling.
The fact that projects work better, creative
Okay.
questions work better. So, more like if you have a question for a kid now, rather than the multiple choice, why not just throw a question that they can also answer creatively or something they can actually do with their hands? So, all this from that, you can actually measure a lot beyond just I'm marking this, I'm marking that, it's got 10 over 10, and all of those discussion. So, you can actually look at the fact that projects, okay, when you get home, do this and do that, find this and find that to do
Work
it.
together with your
Exactly. So,
mates, and
something
also.
like that.
So we have come to the end of this beautiful interview. I hope you learned one or two things. STEM classes, being taught by this amazing person. Now we're moving on to the game session where I'm going to be beating him as usual because I'm always the star of this show.
Oh my god.
So the game session is going to be fun. I hope I win because I did not win last time. Seriously, I was flogged. But this time we go again. See you guys. Bye. One, three, three, two, one, go.
Amala,
Banga,
catfish soup,
duck soup,
eba,
fish,
gary,
hot something, hot pepper soup, hot pepper soup,
iyan.
jaguar meat, juice,
That's a drink.
juice. Please, jaguar meat. People eat jaguar meat in the wild.
K.
Cola nuts.
What does it say kimono?
Kimo-
But that's not food. No. Kilishi.
Leopard meat.
Moi moi.
Nuts.
Not
Nuts. So I'm a nut.
Okay. Oats.
Why am I getting it off from parrots? Parrots. So we are back. Second game, a game of unity, and okay, I get to look away from the camera first. All right.
Okay.
Food. Swallow. Hot. I'm right. Hot food. Peppery food. Hungry. Feel satisfied. Hot. Steamy food. Wishkas. What are you talking about?
What?
Wishkas. Hot wishkas. Hot pepper soup. Hot pepper soup.
That was the whiskers for like cats, fish, soup.
It's your turn. Look away from the camera, please.
Okay.
Okay, show me.
Oh my god.
Okay. Time starts now.
Tennis. Swing. Golf ball. Player. Hockey stadium. Hockey as a whole. Hockey stadium. Hockey player. Hockey game.
Fucking game.
Okay.
All right. Are we good?
Okay, let's go.
All right. Okay.
So,
You, child, speaking to the child. The sun is shining on the child. Flying, dancing. Do something. The sun is shining on both of you. Hot sun on the child. You and the child.
How fast was it?
What's the answer? Storytelling. How is the sun now?
Moonlight. I was trying
Moonlight,
to
which kind of
say under the moonlight. Moonlight. I didn't know I would come up with that moon.
Which moonlight?
Moonlight stories.
Which kind of moonlight is that one? You're pointing to the sun. Storytelling. You are wicked crew members.
Actually, how would you have done storytelling?
Storytelling.
Oh, yeah.
They'll be like talking,
Speaking.
then speaking. And I'm like, you get that one. Speaking heavy. Then
What's that?
but we don't know. We don't know. You would have known. So yeah.
Possible. I'm looking away now.
Yeah. Yeah. Look away.
All right.
I think it's my turn. This one is people are wicked though. All right.
You, a tall, with a baby, pregnant, rocking the baby. Rocking the baby. You have a baby inside you. You have a baby inside you. You. Eh? What? You have a baby. You just say baby. What's that? Okay. Oh, okay.
I'm ready to say I'm a mother.
Okay. The way you're doing like pregnant baby.
I have a baby. Me, I have a baby.
Okay.
Who am I?
Oh,
He's telling me.
who am I?
I have a baby inside me.
Not like this. Who am I? Is still better like this.
I'm like, what am I?
It's better
what
like
am
this,
I?
not
What
like
am
this.
I? What am I? He said, you have a baby inside you. Hey, my turn to look away.
Let's go. What the heck is that? That's so hard.
It's not hard. We can do this. Oh yeah. It's not hard. Oh yeah, we can do this.
Okay.
Just do it well. Lights. Okay. Reflecting. Backdrop. Penetrating. Shining. On this. Okay. P. A X V Y S I C.
I wish I was fast with that.
PAYSIC.
The ability of light, luminous, physics. That was hard. They
Which
were
what
so
did she
wicked.
write?
Luminous.
You're not spelling
They were
pay.
so-
You are spelling pay.
Physics.
Physics.
PHY.
You just spell luminous.
Spell luminous. Oh, that would have worked. Oh my god.
It's not my fault.
Oh.
You could have
Oh,
just
oh,
spelled luminous.
oh, oh, oh.
You could have just
No, you
spelled
know,
luminous.
light reflecting inside.
Luminous. Light. Shining.
Lights, shining.
Okay. Another name.
When I said why you're saying V. So I should have spelled luminous.
To be you.
Yes.
Ah.
Let's
Look
go.
away.
BlackBerry phone.
These people are wicked.
Thinking. Expression. Thinking. Thinking. Meditating. Me. Okay. Thinking. About a lot of things. Depressed. In a broader view. Inside. Where P E S U. What are you trying to say? Time off.
Psychology. After you give us psychology, you give us.
That's so difficult.
But I tried thinking.
I even thought because you're
And now thinking.
Psycho and
expressing.
meditation.
So that's why I was like, what is that stuff? What's the word?
What's that?
What's the
How do I
word?
know that word is psychology? How does that relate to psychology?
So how many these crew
You should have
members?
done like this. Psycho. Psycho is still better. If you had
I
done
should have
that,
done.
then you now feel like psycho. Okay, you're mad. Something like that.
I should have done
The
psycho.
study. The
Psycho,
study.
not
Alright,
psycho, but
exactly.
serious
Psycho.
meds. I'm
The
like-
lodge. Psychology. That's
I should have been like, yeah.
Abby.
Then you know like mental. I'm like
Mental.
you
You're
know like
using the
psycho.
studying
I
people.
don't like. You have like Grace mad. No. Reputation sparkling clean.
That was a
Please.
really nice
Mad
game.
person, it's about.
That's really nice. But at least together with him.
Yeah.
Go.
You have a gift for us.
Yeah, so
Oh.
we have a gift for you. Based on the game you guys have tried. So we have something for you.
How many thousands of dollars?
So
What are all these gifts?
Well, like, that's actually my favorite though.
this is
It's Cocoa Pops. It's for me. I won the first round.
Ah.
Yeah, sure. But you are better at the sign language.
Let me touch it at least.
You want to take a picture like an award?
So, before we go, we have something interesting for our guests. Something tantalizing.
Like a lot of dollars.
Your silver package.
All right. Thank you so much.
It's shiny. So guys, make
Kamsahamnida.
sure say it again for people that have been yabbing me. Kamsahamnida.
Annyeonghaseyo, fans.
You're a burn. Come to the end of this interesting, mind-blowing, lovely, special, intriguing show. Thank you very much
You're most
for
welcome.
being here. I really appreciate coming all the way down from your villa, from your crib, from your yeah.
Well. It's been a glorious day and everything. So, Avengers.
Avengers Assemble.
Unite, Abby. All right. So we're good. So thank you so much for actually inviting me to the
You're
show.
welcome.
It's been an honor, especially getting to meet the Korean pop star of Ifa Kojaye. You
Come on, you don't have to say that. I'm shy. I'm blushing.
All right. So it's been amazing. Yeah. Keep watching Great Directs.
Make sure
Subscribe,
to
like,
comment,
comments,
comment,
share with
subscribe.
love. Let's start sharing videos.
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and put on that notification bell so you can get updates from us. We
All
love
right.
you. Stay blessed. Peace. Bye.